Plus, don't want to ditch your dog or cat over the holidays? Well, we're showing you some SoCal destinations that are pet friendly.
Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
And we're going out to Shali now in the back lot with some advice about animals and traveling. Shali?
Yes, and advice on how to dress them too without you and Brad making fun of all the cute outfits, right? They're allowed to dress up. It's the holidays. So
exactly.
Traveling with your pets can be enjoyable, but you got to know the right places to take them, to drop them off, because they're just as important. So travel journalist Maggie Espinosa and her dog. Hi, Marcel.
It's Marcel.
Can you say happy holiday? Turn around. Let's see your beautiful face.
He's like, Sammy, I want to see Sammy.
Here, we're going to talk about some great Southern California locations for you and your pooch. No growling. You need to be friends. It's the holidays.
It's he that's...
Oh, okay, over here. Maggie.
Yes.
People want to take their dogs with them,
yes,
right?
They do.
So what's the advantage?
Well, the advantage is, one thing is that it can be more cost effective to take your dog with you.
Well, how so?
Well, because a lot of times if people put their dog in a kennel or they bring somebody in to watch the dog in the house, then you could go stay at a hotel and there won't be any pet fee. Like, for example, the Lowe's Coronado.
Yes, I've stayed there. Oh, I love it.
I do too. Last Christmas we stayed there. Dogs everywhere. It was great. So a number of them, that's, it's just cheaper. Or they might charge $25. Well, $25 is cheaper than if you're going to get somebody to come in. So many times it's more cost effective.
Okay, do you travel with Marcel? Does Marcel?
I do travel with him. I've traveled with him all over California, and I have flown with Marcel. I've taken him back to the East Coast a couple times.
Yeah, Sammy's a frequent flyer.
Oh, yeah?
He goes everywhere with me.
Well, you probably know then you put him in a little Sherpa.
Yes. Yep.
And the Sherpa fits right underneath the seat in front of you.
The trick is, though, sometimes their tickets can cost a little more than our tickets.
I found that. He was, I think, $180 last time, round trip. But you know what? It was worth it.
Okay, let's talk from traveling. Sammy, chill out, dude. You've been mellow the whole morning, and now we want to do a segment and you won't stop. Sit with your sweater. Hotels. Oh, good. What are some tips when people want to take their pets to the hotel?
Well, in the book, I wrote a book called The Privileged Pooch, Luxury Travel with Your Pet in Southern California.
Okay.
And what I did is I know two things. One, I made sure there was hotels that you'd want to stay in with or without your dog.
Okay.
And I also made sure there was a variety. So there's boutique hotels. Like in Palm Springs, there's a hotel called San Guillon that only has 12 rooms.
Okay.
Very pet friendly. They can hang by the pool. And then you have large hotels like the Grand Del Mar and these larger resorts.
Yeah, there's actually Hotel Salomar and
Hotel
the W.
Salomar, which is in San Diego. Very wonderful. They have the happy hour in the afternoon that you could take your dog, and they have the morning coffee hour that you could take your dog.
So is it called Yappy Hour? That wasn't funny, was it? That was really bad. I know, I just annoyed myself. Okay, go ahead.
The W has Yappy Hour. W's lobby is so great, and you can sit in there and have something to eat with the dog. It's wonderful. So there are a number of them. They're here in San Diego that are great.
Let me ask you a question, because one thing that's been a little challenging sometimes when I've taken Sammy is when you want to leave them in the room, because sometimes mom and dad want to get out and go do their own thing. So how do you deal with putting your pet in the room so you can go out to dinner and come back?
You know what? I don't suggest it.
Oh,
I really don't.
Okay.
I don't. And a lot of hotels will say, oh, you can leave them in the room, but you know what? You never know if they're going to bark because they don't know where you've gone. They're in a strange place. They might choose something up. I do not advise it, which is one of the reasons why in the book I have all these restaurants that are near the hotels that I have in the book that you could go and eat.
Take your dog. Okay.
And one of the prerequisites for the restaurants when I wrote it was that you didn't have to tie the dog on the rail, like you know how they tie him and they're hanging out here, and that you could bring the dog onto the patio, eat on the patio with the dog. So all the restaurants in the book have
What is this gondola ride?
We did a gondola ride, and it was very funny, actually.
Why?
It was at the Lowe's Coronado.
Okay.
Okay, and it was, when we got there, they had a bowl of food for Marcel, and they had a bottled water for him. And then they,
my gosh.
And then they had blankets. Okay. And so we're rowing through the Coronado Cay.
Okay, this is where it gets like a little out of control. But that's like a kissing booth? A kissing booth?
Metropolis has a kissing booth. It's a fundraiser. And so they put the dog behind the booth, and so you could go up and the dog can give you a kiss or vice versa, and they raise money.
You brought some other fun items too. Can you tell us about these?
I did. I brought these. These are different things I got on my travels when I was writing the book.
Okay.
And a couple of them here. This was so fun. It was a hotel up in LA. Bowser Beer. It's not beer, but it is has a beef flavor. Very good.
Okay.
There's also treats. Here are like kind of origami kind of water bowls. Really fun at a very, very cool place in LA. And then just different tags.
The fun stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Maggie, happy holidays to you. Thank you for coming in. This book is called The Privileged Pooch. Yes.
And they have it at barnesandnoble.com, Amazon.com.
I love it.
Yep.
And to actually get all the information that Maggie was talking about, the hotels and stuff, we've linked all of your information up to fox5sandiego.com.
Right.
Just click Seen on Fox 5 and you can get hooked up with that. Maggie, as I send this back in, they have been making fun of Sammy all morning long, which is why he is in a bad mood. Not because he's wearing the sweater.
That's a bad mood.
Because is there something wrong with what he's wearing? I don't understand.
Well, it matches. Look at all this. He's very color coordinated.
Do a little model turn for Paul and everybody. Ta-da! Say happy holidays.
You know, Brad's not here right now. You can hear me, right? Brad's not here right now, but I'd like to say in his defense and mine that dog is not angry over what we were saying. That dog is bothered by the sweater, okay?
No.
The dog, I had a conversation with your dog.
You talked to my dog.
Sam is very personable. He talked to me. He licked my hand for a while. He told me, get me out of this straitjacket. Just, no. And you thought we were being mean. No, we're just trying to save Sam from sweaters. Thank you very much. Thanks, both of you.